Welcome to Shaunie's World. These are just my thoughts with a comedic side of humor. But if you're cool with your girl, go fool with your girl. Appreciate you for dropping by.
Disclaimer. Baby, I'm about to unlock a new fear for you. Especially if you have issues with snakes. Now, in addition to snakes, I don't like spiders, I don't like scorpions, I don't like bugs. So all of these are in my mind when it comes to this story. Now, this didn't happen in the U.S., but it does not mean that it can't. Because every state has its own little species that y'all deal with, and they do attack. Knock, knock, knock. It'll attack you, baby. But this is an example of why you got to look before you sit. Look before you sit. Because something can come up your toilet and get you. Now, this man who happens to reside in Thailand is living out a real life horror story because he went to the bathroom because he had to go. Hello? And allegedly, while he was going to this bathroom, he had already had in his mind, I need to look before I sit. Look before I sit. Because where he resides, he knows that there are all types of crazy things that will come up that pipe. And so he always says that he flushed before he uses it just to make sure there's no unwanted surprises. See, when you got that going on, baby, listen, your toilet needs to probably be elevated and it feels so good. But we already know how it goes in those other countries. Now, when he flushed it at 10 in the morning, he didn't see nothing suspicious, so he hurried up and bagged it up and dumped it. Bagged it up and dumped it on me. He dumped it on that toilet, baby. As he sat down, to his surprise, he felt a sharp pain on his balls. Something came up and got his balls, y'all. And when he felt that sharp pain in his balls, he said, ooh-wee, whatever it was sank right into his jewels, his kids' keeper, his little knapsack for his treats down there. He said he immediately looked down in the toilet and saw that it was a snake. The snake was hanging off his scrotum. Baby, he said he tried to rip that thing out the toilet, but you know them things be heavy. And then, of course, their end of their tails and stuff be wrapped around other stuff. So he was just like pulling and pulling. He said that dang thing was too strong, baby. He said that thing was locked into place. He said he started freaking out because he was bleeding. This is serious. He bleeding. He trying to look around the room to find something. And then he finally finds something, which happened to be a toilet brush. He started clacking that thing. It's on his balls, so you know you got to be careful. He said finally he beat that thing so bad. He beat that thing with a bat. He beat that thing with a bat. He beat it so bad with that toilet brush that it ended up losing and became limp and died. Baby, when they say that you really got to be, you got to be calm and you got to make sure that whenever you calm down, you take care of the wound because you'll bleed out because his adrenaline was rushing. So, of course, the blood was... He probably didn't even know he was bleeding that bad because he saw it and he went into action. Well, he went ahead and told the neighbor at that very moment, to go ahead and rush him to the hospital where he wanted to go make sure that there was nothing poisonous about this crazy little reptile that came and put its fangs into his scrotums. Now... Thank God that he did receive medical treatment. Thank God he got tested. And thank God the snake was not venomous. But he does have to let his testicles heal. You got to let it heal, sir. Ooh, I know you're going to be skeptical. Ooh, baby. Now, if you were going to sit down, we know you was doing a number 2. Baby, now you're going to be probably sitting up on top of the commode with your feet on the toilet like... You ain't going to let your booty cheeks touch the toilet no more. But again, when we talk about other countries, these are situations that happen. Any type of species that's known to that land comes up, and it comes up through the sink, it comes down through the cabinets, it comes up the commode. So you already know. Me personally, when I very first started living on my own, I was in apartments. I always got an apartment on the 3rd floor because my mind keep telling me no. Because in my mind, the creepy crawlers are on 1st floor, so they have access to get to your home. Up on the top, you ain't got to worry about nothing except when you got 16 bags of groceries that you got to trample up the stairs. But overall, in my mind, I was like, it ain't going to get me. By the time it get me, it's already dead from crawling up that high. and I could spray it or whatever it was. But either way, sir, I'm so happy you're okay, because now I have, over here in the US of A, issues. Now I got to look before I sit, look before I sit. But just because it happened to you don't mean it won't happen nowhere else, baby. And we know how it goes as the heat happens, as Mother Nature happens. It's relocating these species because they're just trying to find a cool place and a dark place, or a cool place where things may come to them easier. And they might find their prey in those drainage pipes. So that's probably what he was doing, looking for some mice or something. And then he came across your balls and was like, ow, ow. But either way, it's spooky enough. You done made me think twice about what I'm going to do. But better luck to you, sir, and speedy recovery. But I am just the messenger. It's your girl, Shaunie B. And if you're cool with your girl, gone fool with your girl, make sure you check out my website. Yes! www.shauniebentertainment.com. Check out the fan gear. Option to drop donations. No pressure to do either of the two, because I do see the likes, shares, and comments. Means the world to me. So I always want to tell you thank you from my lips to your ears for riding with me, rocking with me. So I want y'all to hear it so you know what's real. Now hop in them comments. We all stay somewhere where we've seen something that's just that thing is that thing, that thing, that thing. It's going to be that thing. We know. And so you just have to be aware. But what safety precautions are you putting up so you don't become a victim to something that probably resided there before you got there, or hell, just relocated here because they ain't got nowhere else to go? Baby, I get my house sprayed left and right because I don't even like nothing. And I know that they mind their own business. I mind mine, but you in my space, baby. You got to get up out my face. Hello? But I'm thankful that I don't have to deal with nothing like scorpions and snakes inside my home, like most places that are really deserty like, and those are those animals and those, I'm glad I don't have to deal with that. But again, what are you going to do if something like that happened to you, and what are you doing to prevent something like that happening to you? That's what I want to know. I want to know. But either way, y'all be safe out there because it's crazy. You know it's crazy. But y'all know I'm a walking jukebox. Either way, y'all, I am just a messenger. And until next time, next story. And I'm out this. Peace.